Jim Hamby, Beersville's little big hero in the flea invasion. Jim Hamby. Okay, look, he's a small guy, real small, like pocket-sized. But wait a minute, don't you dare judge. His heart? Huge. I'm talking massive. His courage even bigger. Off the charts. And strength? Oh, he got that. Super strength, baby. All powered by Ham. Yeah, Ham, you heard me. He loves it, lives for it. Beersville's hero. Tiny but mighty. You get it? Beersville. Now that's a cool town. Real chill place, you know. Famous for one thing, one amazing thing. Ham, the best ham, period. Seriously, man. World-class stuff. They even got a vault for the ham. Like a bank, but way, way tastier. Ham is life there. It's everything. To everyone. Especially to Jim. He protects it. That's his job. Listen up. Trouble. I'm talking big trouble. Coming fast. What kind, you ask? Ham fleas. Now, these ain't your regular dog's fleas. Nope, these things are smart. Too smart. And hungry. So hungry. Guess what for? You got it. Ham! Beersville's precious ham. They want it all. Every last slice. Every crumb. These fleas, they were an army. A tiny, buzzing, biting army. Bad news bears, or bad news fleas. Their plan, simple but deadly. Invade Beersville, straight up. Hit that ham vault, crack it open, steal all the ham, leave nothing. Zero, zilch, nada. This was bad, real bad, a ham urgency, for real, man. So Jim heard the news. The ham fleas were coming, swarming. Did he panic? Did he cry? No way, man. Jim don't panic. Jim don't cry, he acts. That's what heroes do. He knew he couldn't do this alone. Even with super strength, an army of fleas is tough. So he put out the call. Time to assemble the team. The fate of Beersville's ham, it all depended on this. For the ham, and for Beersville's future. First up, the battle droids. Yeah, these weren't some old clunky robots. Nah, this was new stuff. Top-of-the-line tech, sleek, powerful, and surprisingly good, at following orders from a small guy who loved ham. Jim had a way with them, you see. Maybe it was his leadership, that commanding voice. Maybe it was the promise of a good oiling after. Whatever it was, they lined up. Rows of them, shiny, ready for ham and for glory. Droids are cool, super cool. But Jim, he knew he needed more. He needed wisdom. Old school wisdom, so he went to see Googa Gingle Glorp. Whoa, try saying that name 5 times fast, I dare you. This dude, Googa, he was ancient, like dirt old, and super wise. Lived in a cave just outside Beersville, knew secrets, okay, maybe smelled a bit like old socks and moss. But when you needed answers, Googa was your, glorp. Jim laid it all out, no holding back. Googa, he said, ham fleas, millions of them, they're coming for the ham. Googa Gingle Glorp listened, real patient. Nodded his many, many heads. That's a lot of nodding. He hummed a bit. A weird ancient song. Then he spoke. Voice like rocks grinding. Thunder gave Jim a cryptic clue. Secrets. About the flea's weakness. About the power of unity. And maybe something about a specific brand of ham polish. Weird, right? And the droids, they even said Roger, Roger, just like in Star Wars. With Googa's words echoing in his mind, Jim felt good, a surge of confidence. Pow! Or maybe it was the ham sandwich he just ate. Either way, he was ready. Fired up! All right, droids, he yelled, his voice surprisingly booming, like a giant's voice from a tiny guy. Let's roll out. And they did. The battle droids clanked and whirred. Clank, whir! Their optical sensors fixed on Jim, following their leader. They were a sight to behold, this strange army. All for ham, and who was that? Hold up. Joining the march, slipping in, all cool. None other than Bin Surgery, the cat. Now, Bin Surgery wasn't your average feline. No, sir, this cat was a legend in Beersville, a furry myth, known for his stealth, his cunning, so sneaky, and his uncanny ability to find discarded ham scraps. He wasn't officially on the team, but he showed up, probably smelled the impending ham-related drama, or maybe he just liked Jim. Cats are weird like that, man. The march to the ham vault was tense, real tense. Every rustle in the leaves, every buzz in the air could be the ham fleas, watching, waiting. Jim walked at the front, his tiny legs pumping hard. Little legs, big steps. That's Jim. The droids marched in perfect formation right behind him. Clank, clank, clank. Orderly, Bin Surgery weaved in and out of their metal legs, occasionally swatting at a droid's ankle, playful but focused, just to keep them on their toes. He was contributing his way. As they approached the vault, Jim called a halt. "All right, team," he said, voice serious now. "Time to prep. Get ready." Bin surgery, surprisingly, seemed to understand. Sharp cat. He started sniffing around the perimeter of the vault. Sniff, sniff, pointing his nose at certain spots, very specific. Jim watched him. "What is it, Bin?" he asked. The cat meowed, then pawed at a loose ventilation grate. "Aha! A potential entry point for those sneaky fleas. Good kitty, Bin," Jim praised. "Smart cat, so smart." The air grew thick, heavy. An ominous buzzing filled the sky, louder and louder. The ham fleas! They were here! Oh, it's on now! Millions of them! A dark cloud descending, coming for Beersville. Their tiny eyes gleamed with ham lust. They swarmed towards the vault, a relentless tide, a tiny, terrifying, hungry tide. But Jim Hamby and his crew were ready. "Born ready! Positions!" Jim yelled, his voice cutting through the buzz. The droids raised their weapons. Bin surgery hissed. "Game on!" The first wave of fleas hit. Wham! They bounced off the droid's shiny armor. Ping, ping! They tried to slip through cracks, sneaky little things. But Jim was everywhere. A tiny blur of motion, punching fleas, kicking fleas, pow, whack, using his super strength to swat them away like they were, well, they fleas. The droids fired precisely targeted blasts. Pew, pew, not lasers, man. Super sticky ham glaze, get 'em. Fleas got stuck mid-air, their ham dreams turning sticky. A nightmare, Bin surgery. What a cat. A whirlwind of fur and claws. He pounced, he swatted, he was a furry tornado of justice. He even, and I ain't kidding you, ate a few of the bigger ones. Don't judge, man, it was war. Survival of the fittest. Googa Gingle Glorp's advice about unity echoed in Jim's mind. He saw the droids working together like a well-oiled machine. Bin surgery covering their flanks like a furry ninja, and he knew they could win. He directed them, a tiny general leading a giant and one feline army. This was it. Finally, after what felt like hours, the buzzing subsided. Silence, sweet, sweet silence. The remaining ham fleas, defeated and dehammed, retreated. Beersville was safe. Yes, the ham vault stood tall, its precious, delicious contents secure, safe and sound. Jim Hamby, covered in flea gunk and sticky glaze, stood victorious. The droids cheered in their robotic way. Beep, boop, victory! Bin surgery purred, rubbing against Jim's leg. Good job, boss. Beersville had its hero, and its ham. All thanks to Jim. Jim Hamby, the small but mighty ham hero. What a day, man, what a day.